Hello, this is Chuki Chen, and welcome to the Table Layout module. In this module, I'm going to explain to you what is table layout and show you how to customize your table layout by spanning and skipping columns, and also setting the shrinking, stretching, and collapsing properties of your table layout. What is table layout? Table layout arranges its children into rows and columns. It is a specialized linear layout, with each row usually defined by a table row. The children of a table layout cannot specify its width. Width is always match parent. Height can be specified, but it does not need to be. The default value is wrap content. If the child is a table row, the height is always wrap content. In fact, you can skip the attributes layout width and layout height when using a table row. Let's take a look at an example. Here, we are making a 3x2 table. As I mentioned, the table row does not need to specify the layout width and layout height, so all it has is just a table row tag. For the children of the table row, the default value for width and height are both wrap content, and again, you don't need to spell it out if you are using the default values. I have some text views inside this table, each of which has a text and a background color. You can probably guess what I'm doing here. Yes, it is a sushi menu. This is how it looks like. I'm using the background color to show you the position of each cell. Here on the XML on the right-hand side, I have trimmed off the code for the color so that it will fit on screen. As I mentioned earlier, a table layout is a specialized vertical layout. In this example, the layout has two children, both of which are table rows. Each row has 3 children in it, 3 text views. Pay attention to the second column, where we have the name of the sushi. The width of this column is determined by the child with the biggest width, in our case, the caterpillar row. Table layout computes the size of each of its column by stepping through all the views in that column and finding the biggest width. After it knows the biggest width, it will use that value for each of the column, resulting in columns that lined up against each other.